Let's pretend we don't.
And welcome back to Your Morning DJ with Daniel Trivinos and John Pullega. We're featuring Katie Donovan, who's sitting in today. KCOU Columbia 88.1 FM. John, we're moving on to the entertainment world, but is there really anything to say about the entertainment world?
You know, there was something, but I really didn't care about it. The lead singer for the OJ's son died.
Yes.
So, anybody who was a fan of the OJ's...
OJ's son.
His son died, the lead singer. I don't know anything about the OJ's. They sound like a cool, kind of doo-woppy sounding band. I have no idea. If you want to talk about it, you can call in at 573-882-8262. But since that's really not that entertaining, I don't know. There's really not much going on, I don't think, other than, baseball.
That's true. But before we go on to baseball, we're going to talk about the opinion section of the newspaper, which I'm going to do today. Basically because I was motivated this past weekend. On my way back from spring break, I stopped in St. Louis Airport because I had to take a bus from OX, whatever. And I'm complaining today about restroom technology. I had a horrible toilet experience at the St. Louis Airport on Sunday. Oh, let me tell you what I got to say, all right? Now, I wait for the last stall, and I drop my bags in there, okay? And as soon as I do that, and obviously the last stall is the biggest stall, I need space for my bags. The toilet flushes as soon as I get in there. And so I'm thinking, oh, great.
Wait, by itself?
Oh, yeah. This is automated. Restroom technology. I'm complaining about that today. Now, I'm one of those high-maintenance guys who can't sit on bare butt cheek to public toilet seat. So I go over to the wall where there is a sort of wax paper seat cover case. All right? Now, first off, I can't pull the stupid thing out, and first one rips right down the middle, so I can't use it. So I crumple it up and I toss it into the toilet, right? And what happens? It flushes. Oh, great. I finally pull out a toilet seat cover sheet, clean off, and begin to pop out the little flap in the middle of the seat because, I figure might as well knock that out rather than let one of my feces knock that out. So I figured I'd just let that flap float in the water. So I put that neatly on the seat, and as I start to unbuckle my pants and stand back to admire my setup, the toilet flushes. Oh, great.
Admire your setup?
Well, I did a neat job. I was very organized about this. Hold on, all right?
Okay, all right, keep going, I guess.
I do the routine, but not without struggling, because, I had to get another sheet first, right? I get it down, and after I pulled my pants to about my knees, I started to bend over, edge closer and closer to the seat, inch by inch. And when I'm probably about 2 inches hovering over the seat, about to, grasp it with my butt cheeks, the toilet flushes.
It's like a bad romance novel, man. The way you're describing this is just awful. Well, awful images in my head, man.
It's a very intimate setting, the bathroom stall.
No!
Yes, it is.
God.
Let me finish here, okay? So the toilet flushes. Oh, great. Yet again. Next time, I put the seat cover down and bare butt on the seat in one swift motion, finally go about my business, which was actually quite effortless. So, all of a sudden, as I reach forward to grab the toilet paper, the toilet flushes again. Oh, great. The toilet struggled to take all of my cover with it.
Oh, God.
But I was sitting on it, so it wasn't going. The flap was. Probably shouldn't have put that in the water. But eventually, I just let it go. Let go of my grasp of the cover sheet. So now I'm squatting, struggling to hover only an inch over my seat and wipe my dirty area.
Oh, my God.
When you guessed it, John, you guessed it, the toilet flushes. Oh, great. And water splashes all over my bare bottom. Cold water. Which means that the toilet paper I use next is wet. Because I'm wet. So, and of course, a pain in the neck kid had to kick his basketball my way. To which I decided I wasn't going to do anything about it, since I didn't want another premature flush. Luckily, the ball rolled back to the little brat, and I didn't have to worry about it.
Did this really happen?
I'm telling you, this is what happened, John. I thought about this to make sure I got everything right. Okay? So I gave up and finished wiping, and I tossed my last ply into the toilet, and the toilet did nothing. It did not flush. Even after I got up and grabbed my jacket and bags, the toilet just sat there with a floating piece of toilet paper in it.
Oh, okay. At least it was just toilet paper.
It's irony right there. All those times it flushed, and it didn't flush that last one. Of course, I go to wash my hands, and I can't get the faucet to give me any water. Because once again, it's sensor automated, whatever you want to call it. Now I'm sitting there flailing my hands in the sink, and I'm flicking my fingers at the sensor like, hello, wake up. And it doesn't do anything. Finally, I get like a couple cups of water. And luckily the soap was,
From where?
it spurted out some things of water.
Oh, okay.
Some things. And I was
I
like,
thought
okay.
you had to go back to the toilet and get it.
No, certainly not. Not going back there. I'll lose my hand in that thing. So anyway, thankfully the soap dispenser was manually automated. Lastly, it took me a while to keep my hand still in front of the toilet dispenser before I could walk out of that godforsaken restroom.
Toilet dispenser? They dispense toilets now? That's cool. I think you mean towel.
Excuse me, towel dispenser. Thank you for that.
Not to mince words, but you know, your story was kind of crazy, and if anybody is traumatized like I am and thinks this story is going to replace the whale in their nightmares, you can give me a call at 573-882-8262, and we can, you know, try and talk through this. But Dan, what's the point? What was the problem with this? I mean, I understand you're very upset that the toilet was giving you problems, but what's your overarching point here?
John, when you go to the restroom, it should take 5 minutes to do what you got to do, and you take an extra 5 minutes to just relax. It's the restroom. And then you take 5 minutes to use the sink because you need to wash your hands. Not with 2 cups of water, but with a running faucet. And if someone's going to argue with me, oh, we need automated things because that way we don't waste water, I disagree, because I wasted half of Lake Michigan the Mississippi River with that toilet, just flushing and flushing and flushing and flushing. And oh great, every single time I couldn't use the washroom. And I like using the washroom.
I'm sure you do.
I hate automated things. I am technologically handicapped in this world of advancing technology. I can't use anything. And when I can't do something as simple and primitive as using the washroom, then I have a problem with it. And that's basically what I'm saying. If anyone else has ever had a horrible restroom experience, please call in and let me know.